I think 10 years on, the war on terror has lost all coherence. It's interesting to reflect on how that very phrase, once so common in our political discourse, has now almost disappeared. We speak of the Afghanistan war, we speak of the Iraq war, we speak of the crisis in Yemen, and so on. But the phrase war on terror, or global war on terror, has just about disappeared. And there's a reason for that. And the reason, I think, really reflects an enormous failure of American strategy. At the outset of what we used to call the global war on terror, the architects of that war in Washington had very high hopes that the concerted effort concerted application of U.S. military power would bring about a comprehensive transformation of the Islamic world, that American hard power would eliminate the sources of violent anti-Americanism that found expression on 9/11. That's what the invasion of Iraq in 2003 in particular was supposed to trigger, this broad transformation. But it hasn't happened. And instead we find ourselves 10 years later with various wars of one kind or another still continuing, but really with no expectation whatsoever that the further application of American hard power is going to bring about this kind of momentous change. Ironically, the change may be coming from within the Islamic world itself, and I refer here to the Arab Spring, still ongoing, its course unknown, but potentially bringing about something like the change that people in Washington 10 years ago thought was necessary.